These are the videos so disastrous, they managed to wreck entire careers in a single sitting.
You said you were bringing a modern edge to it on stage. What do you mean by that?
I just mean that it's no longer 1937.
It's rare to see far-right critics and Disney fans on the same side of an argument, but in an interview promoting Snow White, Rachel Zegler basically set fire to a $250 million budget. While Disney fans continued to treasure the studio's very first animated classic, Zegler dismissed the original, even mocking the idea of women dreaming about love.
You said you were bringing a modern edge to it on stage. What do you mean by that?
I just mean that it's no longer 1937, and we absolutely wrote a Snow White that
She's not going to be saved by the prince.
She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be, and the leader that her late father told her that she could be if she was fearless, fair, brave, and true. And so it's just a really incredible story for, I think, young people everywhere to see themselves in.
The backlash was brutal, and many are saying her career could be over before it even really began. This next shocking story takes us back to a 2019 interview.
We've come to Buckingham Palace in highly unusual circumstances. Normally, we'd be discussing your work, your duty. We'll come on to that. But today, you've chosen to speak out for the first time. Why have you decided to talk now?
Prince Andrew, a longtime member of the British royal family, became entangled in one of America's most notorious scandals. In 2010, Virginia Roberts went to the FBI, giving detailed testimony of being trafficked and abused by Jeffrey Epstein on his infamous private island. Among those she named was Prince Andrew himself.
One of Epstein's accusers, Virginia Roberts, has made allegations against you. She says she met you in 2001. She says she dined with you, danced with you, at Tramp nightclub in London. She went on to have sex with you in a house in Belgravia belonging to Ghislaine Maxwell, your friend. Your response?
I have no recollection of ever meeting this lady. None whatsoever.
You don't remember meeting her?
No.
She says she met you in 2001.
Once the interview aired, the public immediately dug up a damning 2001 photo, showing Andrew with 17-year-old Virginia, his hand wrapped firmly around her waist.
Do I regret the fact that he has quite obviously conducted himself in a manner unbecoming? Yes.
Unbecoming? He was an offender.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm being polite, in the sense that he was an offender.
He asked me to dance. He is the most hideous dancer I've ever seen in my life. I mean, it was horrible, and this guy was sweating all over me. Like, his sweat was like, it was raining basically everywhere, and I was just like, whoa, grossed out from it. But I knew I had to keep him happy because that's what Jeffrey and Ghislaine would expect from me.
Now, Paula Abdul's colorful interview on Q13 Fox News this morning. It is the talk of the town.
Showing up drunk to an interview is already a PR disaster. But when your jaw's swinging and you're laughing at random moments, people start to wonder if alcohol is even the whole story. That's exactly what happened during Paula Abdul's Fox News interview.
Tell us, what are you looking forward to this season?
How about a lot of you coming in? It's a wild party where you are.
Simon Cowell said these were the worst miserable singers he's ever seen. Why do you think we're so bad here? That's not true.
You know what? They said, listen, any publicity is good publicity. You got to learn to eat it up and embrace it and say, Seattle had the best delusional people.
Liam Neeson, who has a new movie out. It's called Cold Pursuit. And just 24 hours ago, he made headlines for talking about an incident that happened decades earlier involving a very close friend of his who he says was assaulted.
I'll preface this next clip by saying public opinion was sharply divided. Still, it earns a place on this list because the impact on his career was undeniable.
And Liam, first of all, I really appreciate your willingness to have this discussion, because when it comes to race, it can be very uncomfortable for people, and it just caught people off guard how you responded when you were asked about revenge.
After a close female friend of his was assaulted by a black man, the rage that built up inside him drove him to some shocking actions.
I remembered an incident nearly 40 years ago where a very dear friend of mine was brutally, and I was out of the country, and when I came back, she told me about this. I'd never felt this feeling before, which was a primal urge to lash out. I asked her, did you know the person? It was a man? No. his race. She said he was a black man. I thought, okay. And after that, there were some nights I went out deliberately into black areas in this city, looking to be set upon so that I could unleash physical violence. And I did it for, I'd say maybe 4 or 5 times.
He later admitted he recognized the problem immediately and sought professional help.
I did seek help. I went to a priest. I heard my confession. I was reared a Catholic. I had 2 very, very good friends that I talked to.
Some labeled him a racist, others sympathized with his honesty. The question is, where do you stand? While Liam Neeson's actions were wrong, but somewhat understandable, the same can't be said for celebrity chef Paula Deen.
We begin tonight with that very rare public apology coming from the head of that food empire, Paula Deen. Her TV shows, cookbooks, endorsements, much of it in jeopardy tonight. The self-proclaimed queen of Southern cooking is herself feeling the heat tonight. Late today, a bold move, Deen posting a video on YouTube asking for forgiveness after admitting she's used racial slurs in the past.
The racial slur scandal wasn't even the breaking point. What truly tipped the scale was the revelation that for her wedding, she wanted a full-on plantation theme, essentially recreating a scene straight out of the slavery era to mark her special day.
If there's anyone out there that has never said something that they wish they could take back, if you're out there, please pick up that stone and throw it so hard in my head that it kills me.
I want to apologize to everybody for the wrong that I've done. I want to learn and grow from this.
Her apologies couldn't save her. The Food Network cut ties, Walmart pulled her products, and just like that, her multi-million-dollar empire crumbled overnight.
We are ending our relationship with Paula Deen, it announced, and will not place new orders.
If there's anyone out there.
It was an October surprise that rocked the campaign of Donald Trump. A lewd conversation over 10 years old caught on a hot mic, released just weeks before the election. Then candidate Trump apologized and dismissed it as locker room talk. TV host Billy Bush, though, was dismissed from his job.
While Trump walked away from the scandal relatively unscathed, Billy Bush wasn't nearly as fortunate.
Here we are 7 months later. You're unemployed. Donald Trump is president of the United States. That must be a thought that has crossed your mind.
I can acknowledge that the irony is glaring. It certainly has crossed my mind.
If you're not familiar with the infamous tape, the two were caught on hot mics, graphically describing acts they'd perform on a woman. When it surfaced, they dismissed it as nothing more than locker room talk. What's your opinion on it?
I gotta use some Tic Tacs just in case I start kissing her. You know, I'm automatically attracted to beautiful. I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet. I don't even wait. And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Whatever you want. Look at those legs. All I can see is the legs.
No, it looks good.
Charlie Sheen is known to millions for his award-winning body of work on television and in the movies. But this morning, he's here to talk about something immensely personal and private. Charlie, good morning. Good to see you.
Good to see you, man.
How you been?
Good. Thank you so much.
If you're looking for shock value, this clip delivers. Charlie Sheen sat down with Matt Lauer to reveal a life-changing truth about himself. But surprisingly, that wasn't even the most shocking part.
You know there are a lot of rumors
sure.
out there right now, and you would like to address them head on, so I'll give it to you. Go ahead.
I have to, yeah. I'm here to admit that I am, in fact, HIV positive.
Thanks to modern medicine, HIV is no longer the death sentence it once was, but it's still a serious condition no one would risk taking lightly, which is why the interviewer's next question sparked real concern about how Charlie was handling it.
Have you had unprotected on any occasion since your diagnosis?
Yes, but the 2 people that I did that with were under the care of my doctor.
When you're a celebrity, privacy doesn't exist. Cameras can catch you anywhere, at any moment. Just like this clip of an Asian star that ended up in the wrong hands shortly after it happened. Thanks for watching.